Well, hi everybody, Mindy here. Today is Friday, it's April 28th, 2023, and I think our sleeping giant finally woke up. What happened this week was it started off as another slow week, and I was afraid that we were going to have a repeat of, what we've seen in the last, 3 weeks or so with not much price action on the forex pairs and real slow trading and not a lot of work for the EA to do. But this week, things kind of picked up. So what happened was over the course of this week, which would be from April 23rd, Sunday, April 23rd, to actually tomorrow, but that includes this entire trading week, which is April 29th, we had $3,514.20 that was in booked profit for this week. Now, the way we calculate that on the percentage, we always figure our percentage for the week based off of what our initial deposit was, right? So this account started with $10,000 in January, remember? And so anyway, $3,500 equates to 35%, right, for this week. Now, how that laid out, we had 47 closed trades this week, which is not that much different than what we had last week, right? But totally different price action. So we had about the same number of closed positions as what we had last week. But this week, because the prices were moving and we had price action that gave us some nice long daily price bars on some of our pairs and some more volatile price action, we made, almost 4 times as much money as what we made the week prior off of about the same number of closed positions. Okay, now this week we had 11 new original trades that closed this week. We had 5 original trades that opened this week that are still open positions. So in total, we had 16 new trades, original trades that were created by the EA. And this week, I made 7 manual trades. Okay, so the reason we make the manual trades, as you know, is so that we can clear out situations that are stuck. So with the Magic EA, what it does is it creates trades and it manages the trades. But if it gets to a hedge level 3, the EA stops managing the trades and we have to take over manually so that we can clear out that hedge at level 3 so that the EA can take back over and close out the rest of the trades that are in that series of trades. Okay, so anyway, it was a pretty good week, I felt, at the end of the week. Now, right now, it's about 9:30 on Friday night. So the market has been closed for about 5.5 hours now. Now, the reason I'm late doing our video this week is I had things I had to take care of today. So as soon as the market closed, I was out of here. Okay, so I just got back, so I apologize for being late with this week's video. But sometimes there's just not much I can do about that. But anyway, these are the stats for this week. 35%, which equates to $3,514 off of 47 closed trades over the course of the week. 16 new original trades, 5 of which are still open, and I did 7 manual trades. Now, what that looks like when we move this out of the way and take a look at our closed positions, what you can see down here for our weekly total is, again, the $3,514. It tells you that not only here in the profit column where it's keeping a cumulative total, but it also tells you the profit/loss right over here as well. And since we never close trades for losses, right, these numbers will almost always be identical, because if we were closing trades for losses, what would happen is we might see a difference between these two numbers. Okay, but just to prove to you that this is all this week's trading, I'm going to go into the custom period, and I'm going to back up the date to Sunday the 23rd, and then we'll put the current date that we want to go over to tomorrow, essentially, which is the 29th, and there we have it, $3,514. That's for the entire week this week. Now, the way the market moved this week, we had quite a bit of trading the first few days in the trading week, but the bulk of the money, added up between Thursday and Friday. So, just to show you how much of this total was just in the last day and a half, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back to Thursday, the 27th, to current, and what we see is that since Thursday and Friday, we did $3,272 out of our $3,514. So you can see that most of the money came in just, on Thursday and Friday. Okay, so now we'll go back to the custom period. I'll again pull it back to Sunday to current. So now we go down to the bottom. Again, we have our $3,514. Now, what we see, if we sort these by comment, that's going to put all the manual trades together, all the original trades together, all the quick fix trades together, the hedges are together, and we did have one series trade this week, right? So what you can see here is you can see the original trades that closed. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The same thing I wrote over here on our stats for the week, right? We also had 5 trades that opened this week that are still current. They're still currently working. So when we go over to see our open positions, this week we have a really long list of open positions, right? And the reason for that is because we have 5 original trades that are still working. So those 5 trades are still in some state of hedge and quick fixness, okay? And you can see that some of them have manual hedges and quick fixers that I have added, and others don't. Now, these top 6 trades right up here from CAD JPY, I didn't even try to do anything to correct the situation on these 6 trades. I've just been kind of leaving them there. They've been there, for a month or more now, and I haven't really paid any attention to them because I've been pretty busy in my personal life the last, month, and so I haven't had time to deal with them. But you know what? These are all hedged out. They're all offsetting each other, so it's no big deal, right? Now, what we do see that's very unusual for what we typically see, we see that the negative PL right now in the open positions is $11,000. Now, this is grossly distorted because over the weekend when the market closes, the spreads at this particular broker go very, very wide, and they stay that way over the weekend. So I did look at the negative PL shortly before the market closed, and the negative PL on all of these positions, when the spreads go back down to what they usually are, is about $7,000. So because of the extra wide spreads right now, our negative PL is grossly distorted from what the actual negative PL is. And as soon as the market opens on Sunday and we get a couple hours into the trading for the week, the new trading week, those spreads will go back down to normal, and our negative PL at that time, if nothing changes and none of these trades close, it will be about $7,000, which is not unusual when you have this many open positions. Okay, but this is the first time in a really long time that we have had such a long list of open positions at the end of a trading week, and also had such a, a big, what appears to be a big negative PL at the end of the week too. But this account can take it. Remember, this account started with $10,000 in January. It now has $72,000. Now, the thing is, when I started trading this account, I started trading with a base trade size of 0.3 on all of the original trades, right, which is 3 mini lots, which is about what you would want to do using the Magic EA on a $10,000 account. But you can see with all of the other original trades that we are currently creating, we're still starting with that 0.3 trade size. Now, by not ever increasing the size of our base trade size, what that means is as time goes by and the account starts to accrue money, we're actually trading at a safer position than we were trading when we first opened the account, because as we have accrued profit in the account, if we maintain the same base trade size that we started with, what that means is that we have more and more cushion, right, to use for times when we do have a larger negative PL that has accumulated. Now, the negative PL goes right back down when we start getting out of all of these positions, right? So anyway, I wanted to explain that to you, that what you want to do is, as time goes by in your trading account, you want your trading to become safer and safer and safer. And the way you do that is by not increasing the base trade size that you're trading with, right? Because proportionally, percentage-wise, the negative PL here is not nearly as dramatic as it would be if I had been increasing the size of the trades as the profit accumulated in the account, right? But now, when I have these situations where I have a big negative PL, I don't have to worry about it because the account has plenty of free margin to use to cover this while these positions are open and negative. Okay, so that's kind of how forex works. And so I thought I'd explain that for people. A lot of people are under the misconception that as they grow the balance in their trading account, they want to continue to grow the base trade size that they're using. And although you can do that, you're really setting yourself up for eventual failure, because the bigger you make the trades, the more money that it costs in margin to be in the trades, but also the more negative PL you accrue when you have trades that go negative, right? So to make your trading safer as time goes by, you should never increase the size of the base trade size that you're using. So that's kind of my message and my lesson for you guys for this week, is that there's a reason why I never increase the size of the trades that I make on an account, okay? So if you are interested in the Magic EA, or if you're interested in taking some classes that I provide in my website is mindyyost.com, And if you want to contact me, I put my email address right up here at the top, mindyyost@kc.rr.com. And I try very hard to answer every email that I get. Okay, so if you have a question about forex, or if you have a question about the Magic EA, just shoot me an email, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. Now, I have a lot of information on my website about the Magic EA and about classes that I offer and workshops to teach you how to open an account with a foreign broker, or if you want to know more about money management strategies that are successful for forex. I also offer a workshop on hedging. A lot of people really do not understand hedging, but I have a class that you can take about that if you're interested. And I also have a class that I offer about scalping. Scalping is when you are trading with the intent of just having short-term trades where you're trying to pull off the easy money in the price action, right? And that's called scalping. And so I offer a class about scalping. So anyway, lots of things there for you to look at and read about. But if you're interested in buying the Magic EA, here are the links to buy the Magic EA. You can buy it for a live account, or you can, if you just want to test it for a month or so, buy a demo license. The demo license is exactly the same EA that I send out to people to use on live accounts. The only thing is, it's set up for you to use only on a demo account, so it's much cheaper. Okay, so anyway, there are no more excuses, because now that we have the Magic EA, Forex really is for everybody now. I can teach anybody how to trade Forex utilizing the Magic EA. Okay, so that's really about all I've got for you for this week. So I'll talk to you again next Friday. And until then, happy trading, everybody. Bye for now.